Hey, what's up, Troopas? Back again with another video. And today we're talking about the Nintendo Direct that came out yesterday, September 23rd. I kind of want to go through and give you my thoughts on the things that I thought that were pretty big on this Direct and how excited I am. If you're new here, I hope you like the video. If you have time, like, comment, subscribe. If not, do your thing. Nintendo Direct, September 23rd, 2021. My thoughts on this Direct, honestly, I thought it was one of the biggest Directs that they've come out with. Just because of one simple thing that I think should have came. Well, I say simple because I feel like it should have been out already. I'm really happy. I'm really excited. So here we go. First things first was Mario Party Superstars. Comes out October 29th. They showed a lot of the gameplay. It showed what maps were going to be in it. It looks super fun. I'm really glad that they're doing this, remastering the Mario Party Nintendo 64 games, the maps at least, and the mini games and all that stuff. I'm really excited for it because I got a big family and I know that we would love to play this on like family nights or when we can't find a movie or something like that. This is definitely going to come in clutch. I'm definitely excited for it because when I was a young kid, I used to play Mario Party like it was nothing. I liked the Switch version. It was all right, but I just wasn't a fan of the whole Joy-Con thing, kind of like the Wii versions. I wasn't a fan of it just being constantly about the Wiimote. But either way, I still enjoyed it, but I know I'm going to enjoy this a lot more. The next thing they announced was kind of out of the blue. I honestly wasn't expecting it, but nonetheless, I'm kind of excited for it. Chocobo GP, it says it comes out sometime 2022. It just says available 2022, so it doesn't say like early, late, mid, whatever. But either way, I'm excited for it. It looks great. They showed gameplay on it. They showed customization. They showed characters. To me, Final Fantasy is one of my favorite franchises, and solely because of the story. But this time around, being able to race around with the Chocobo or any of the Final Fantasy characters is kind of crazy to me. So I'm really excited for it. It looks cool, and I'm definitely picking it up day one. And it also has some 64 8-to-8 elimination tournament or something like that. It was something crazy. It was insane. And then it said you can play locally, so offline as well, and then online with friends, stuff like that. So you're gonna be able to play it either which way you want. Super exciting. The next game is Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Comes out spring 2022. That's pretty soon. This game looks pretty cool. Honestly, I've never played a Kirby game, so I can't sit here and say whether they're fun or not. I know he's good in Smash Brothers. That's all I know. But at the end of the day, I'm definitely going to pick this up just to kind of try it out. I know they came out with the Kirby Lands in N64, GameCube, Wii, obviously. The only game I remember was the Epic Yarn game because my sister actually, I think she bought that or rented it, and she loved that game, and that game was pretty cool. It was kind of neat, kind of a neat design. This is more of a platformer, kind of like a Super Mario Odyssey. Kind of give you an example of what it's gonna look like. They show a lot of the gameplay, the island, and the whole theme of the game looks really beautiful. It looks very cool, and I honestly can't wait to dive into it. When I do, I don't know if I'm gonna get it day one, but I guess we'll see what happens. Next big thing is Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing had a small part in the Direct to announce a big part of their own Direct, and that's crazy to me. I think that when Animal Crossing comes out with Directs, they come out with stuff, with content at least, that I love, and I just can't wait for it. It's just something that I anticipate. So to hear that they're making their own Direct for the content they're coming out with, I'm sure they're gonna have Halloween, all the seasonal content, Thanksgiving, winter's coming, all that stuff, and I honestly can't wait because I haven't played the game in a long time. My wife loves Animal Crossing. She has Animal Crossing all over the house. She's a huge fan. I should get back into the game. So please, Nintendo, give me some hard-hitting content because I definitely want to stream it, and I definitely want to play with my wife because it's been a long time since we played that game. And the Direct says sometime in October, so it doesn't say whether it's early or late, but sometime in October. Very excited for it. The next game was Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition. Kind of a long title. I guess this game came out on the DS, the first one, so this is like the second installment of that game. Kind of looks like make a character and visit Disney themes kind of thing, like a theme park kind of game. You kind of like a character that looks like an Animal Crossing character, honestly, but the way this game looked, it's gonna be like a family game, kids game, so anybody that's here for the hard-hitting shooters, you gotta get going. Because honestly, a lot of people would look at this game and be like, what is this? But no, this looks like a lot of fun. I got 2 daughters that would love this, my wife would love it, and I'm gonna love it because we're definitely gonna check this out, and I'm definitely gonna have fun with the family. This next one I'm really excited for, Super Mario Golf update. Free update coming out today. Literally, you can get this update today. It comes with Koopa Troopa, Ninja, 2 new characters, and 2 new courses. I think this is exciting because a lot of people online I saw, especially big YouTubers, were kind of mocking the fact that they put a $60 price tag on a Mario game that's recycled stuff from the old games and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, I understand. I get it. Games are expensive nowadays. I have been so used to that for so long that honestly I've never even questioned it. Nowadays I question it, thinking, should we be paying $60 for all this stuff and the minimal when we should be getting more instead of paying for microtransactions and all that stuff? But in my opinion, when games do things like this, I'm all for it. So put an update out later, add some content to the game, I'm all for it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you don't add stuff to the game. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do with the game. Because you put the game out, I bought it, I loved it, I had fun. I literally played with my wife and my friends one day, and we had a really good time. It was not at all short of exciting. To me, I loved it. So adding an update is only gonna make it better, and I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Nintendo, hats off to you. Then they announced that Dying Light 2 is coming out for the Switch, the cloud version, which looks pretty good. If what they showed gameplay wise is what it's going to look like on the Switch, very excited for Switch users, especially because they're coming out with what they also said on here, the Platinum Edition, the Dying Light 1. It's going to be coming out October 19th. Honestly, that's cool because a lot of people do only own Switches. If they have a Switch and they want to pick up Dying Light and didn't get to try it on the Xbox or PC, whatever, there you go. It's something that allows people to kind of expand their collection. And honestly, to me, Dying Light is one of the best games that I've played in a long time, especially playing with friends, especially all the co-op. It's very fun, exciting. It's a great time. And I suggest anybody that has a Switch, pick that up October 19th because it's worth it. I would suggest Dying Light to anybody that owns a Switch that doesn't have anything else to play it on. I don't know what it looks like and what it feels like, but that honestly wouldn't matter to me. If it doesn't matter to you and you're into shooters and you're a big shooter fan and zombie fan and looter fan and co-op fan, this game, I'm telling you, it's very, very fun. It's very exciting, and I can't wait for Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is going to be amazing. So like I said, the cloud version for Dying Light 2 is coming out February 4th, 2022, and the Dying Light Platinum Edition is coming out October 19th. They showed a lot of Metroid Dread on here, kind of some gameplay to tide you over until I think October 8th is when it comes out. Yeah, October 8th. When it comes out, I think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. Kind of on the fence. I've never been a Metroid fan. I've never played any other Metroid, so this kind of looks like a cool installment. So if I get this, I'm definitely gonna live stream it. Link in the description. Twitch.tv/King Koopa Games. I'll subtitle it too. But yeah, they showed some gameplay on it and it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool. So maybe I'll be a fan of it after this. I don't know. Now here to me is the biggest announcement out of everything on here. I'm just gonna get right into it. N64 Sega Genesis on the Switch. I can't wait. I'm excited. They showed some games of both the N64 and Sega Genesis of what are gonna come out late October. Literally next month, and I can't wait. I was sitting there telling my wife, this is the biggest thing ever. This is crazy. This is insane, and it's awesome. They also announced controllers, just like how they did the SNES and the NES controller for the online versions of those. They're also doing N64 wireless controller and a Sega Genesis wireless controller. So how it's going to work is, I guess you have your membership plan, and this is kind of like a add-on, like an expansion to it. So you're going to switch to the other plan, which obviously is probably going to be more expensive. But in my opinion, Nintendo does pretty good with their plans. If people complain about Nintendo's plans, go to Xbox, Microsoft. Those plans have always been insane. But to me, this is going to be crazy. Spend a little bit more money for the expansion pass, and you get N64 and Sega Genesis. The games that are going to come out on release are Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, some game I can't read because the title is pretty small, Dr. Mario 64, Mario Tennis, Win-Back Covert Operations, and Zelda Ocarina of Time. I cannot wait. The first thing I'm going to do is play Zelda Ocarina of Time the second that drops. Once again, link in the description. I'm definitely streaming that on Twitch. And then they got about 14 titles for Sega Genesis. 2 of which I noticed right off the bat for me personally is Sonic 2, one of my favorite games growing up. Love that game. And Contra. I don't really see anything else. Castlevania, I would love to play. They don't have a Street Fighter, but when they get those games, definitely gonna play that. I love Sega Genesis, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. When I played with the 3 fingers on the controller, I loved that. It was my favorite, and I can't wait for that too. And then they go to show, just like every other virtual console they have, they're adding on stuff as time goes on. So they show Zelda Majora's Mask, Mario Golf, Pokemon Snap, F-Zero X, Kirby the Crystal Shards, Paper Mario, and Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo freaking Kazooie. Rare's on Microsoft's side. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how they got it to happen, what they had to do for it. But I thank you, Nintendo, because I'm super excited. Look at, I got my Banjo right here. He's super excited. Banjo and Kazooie are super excited to be played. I freaking love that series. Love it, and I cannot wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. I literally had to text my brother real quick. I was like, I was watching on my phone. I was watching the direct on my phone, and I remember I was like, I was going through the games. Banjo popped up, Mario popped up. I'm like, I was telling my wife, I gotta text my brother, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm watching the direct. But no, I'm super excited for it. My brother's super excited for it. I told my wife to get super excited for it because we definitely playing some Mario Kart, baby. I love Mario Kart 64. So super huge announcement. Super Mario movie next year, holiday 2022. I think that's crazy. Super Mario has always been a thing in my heart. Has always been something I love. Has always been like a part of my family. My whole family knows Mario. It's been passed on throughout our kids. We all love Mario. I cannot wait for this movie. It's made by Illumination, which is the same animation team that makes Minions. What was the one that Sing movie? They make a lot of cool stuff. So I'm super excited for the animation. But then they also, on this direct, they announced the cast, which they had Chris Pratt in it. They had Jack Black. They had Keegan-Michael Key. They had Seth Rogen. And I'm super excited for this. This looks like it's going to be a superstar team of cast members ready to make this movie great, funny, amazing. And I hope that they do something to make this feel like us adults can gravitate towards it, because we literally grew up with this stuff. We grew up loving Mario. We grew up from when it was 8-bit pixelated to now full-fledged 3D models of Mario running around, things that we could never imagine in a million freaking years. Like, mind-blowing. So I can't wait to see Mario on the big screen. And I'm sorry, but that Mario that they did, the live action one, was booty. Still watched it as a kid, still booty. Probably watch it today, still booty. Either way, excited for this movie, and I hope you guys are too, because I'm definitely reviewing it, and I definitely want to do like a live stream discussion with you guys and friends, and just kind of talk about the movie in general. Something I didn't see coming on this, Splatoon 3, they showed multiplayer, they showed like new weapons, they showed vehicles, crazy stuff, but they also showed campaign. And I'm actually really excited for that. I was telling my wife loves Splatoon. Literally, Splatoon's the reason why she even got a Switch. One day I remember I was playing it, she picked it up, played like one match, and she was like, I want a Switch. That was literally the reason we got her one, and she's loved Splatoon 2 since, and she's super excited. Got my oldest daughter into it. She loves Splatoon as well. So this is a game that we're definitely gonna be picking up 3 times. But either way, can't wait. It's gonna be exciting. Campaign for it, really exciting. And then the new stuff they're adding into the multiplayer, can't wait for it. Last thing on the Direct, which is pretty huge because I know there's a huge fan base out there. I'm not leaving you guys out of it. Bayonetta 3. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They showed gameplay. They gave a release year, 2022. Hey, that's better than nothing. This is better than nothing. I literally saw this and I got hyped myself. I was like, wow. I told my wife I've never played Bayonetta. Bayonetta looks cool. Seen people play it, but this game looks amazing. And I'm definitely gonna be picking this up. Hopefully there's a super collector's edition or something because I'm excited for this game. This looks like it's gonna be amazing. It looks like it's gonna be cool. And I hope that it's exactly what everybody else expected because I know there's a big fan base for Bayonetta and everybody loves to see them succeed and continue on their series. So those are my thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. What did you guys think? Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Tell me in the comments below what you think. I loved it. I thought it was cool. I'm going to put the link in the description of the full Direct if you want to watch the whole thing. There's definitely little tidbits I left out. Like I said, those are the things that were exciting to me personally. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. You guys are the best. I love you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Koopa out.
I was unprepared and I'm set up. Stayed down with my head up. Couldn't eat, I was fed up. Went hard to get my bread up. Now I kick it with my leg up. Let them live, never let up. After money sign told me fuck the time, I'll do the crime and then dread up. I was unprepared and I'm set up. Stayed down with